As we age, we're usually encouraged by our doctors to find a physical activity to keep us fit. For some, it's lawn bowls or golf. For others, swimming or aqua aerobics. In Sydney, a ballet academy is encouraging older people to return to a pastime they loved years ago. And it seems the pirouettes and bar work are not only keeping the senior dancers flexible, but giving them a sense of community as well. Myles Houlbrook-Walk filed this report.
We go out and into the out.
66-year-old Kim Ingram is getting back into a labour of love, ballet dancing.
I think once ballet is in your body, you always love it, whether you're doing it or not. You watch it, you admire those who do it, and I think it's always inside you.
The grandmother did ballet throughout her childhood, but after having children, she took what became a 30-year-plus hiatus from it until someone suggested taking up classes as an adult.
And when somebody mentioned to me, do you realise there's adult ballet now? I went, no, but I'd love to go back. So first class, I was shaking, nervous, but just rolled straight back into it, and I obviously love it.
Kim now takes several classes a week at the Tanya Pearson Dance Academy, and it's become a place of solace.
I went through a terrible experience. I was sole carer for my dad for 4.5 years. When I'd come in and put my hand on that bar, it was the first time I'd smile all day because it was really heavy going, and I know a lot of other adult students go through the same situation. It's like our little escape where we come in, and it's just lovely for us to have that we can turn to and know that we have that in our lives to make us happy.
Also taking part in the class is Antonietta Foldvary. She lost touch with dancing for decades, but she came back to the ballet boards for a sense of community.
It's about a little goes a long way, and it's about perseverance and about trying to feel well with yourself, with your inner self all the time, yeah.
These dancers might also be doing wonders for their health. Dr. Rosanne Freak-Poli from Monash University's School of Public Health and Preventative Medicine says in the case of dancing, the obvious benefits of physical activity are coupled with socialising. She's researched the impact of social isolation as a predictor for cardiovascular disease.
And then when I look at loneliness, so this is feeling lonely on 3 or more days of the week, then you have a 255% increased risk of dying from cardiovascular disease in 5 years. So it's really critical to think of socialising as part of your health and not just your well-being.
Dr. Freak-Poli says the chance to engage with other people is particularly rewarding later in life.
There's a huge portion of the population that reach retirement age and just a bit earlier when they don't have any children in their house, and they're able to re-engage with their interests that they were doing earlier in life. It's a phenomenon that some people are out there capitalising on or providing opportunities, but there's other people out there that just don't know what's available to them. And it's an opportunity for us as researchers and government to help people re-engage with their interests as they get older.
7 lower down, 8 to go 1. Lower 2.
Back at the Tanya Pearson Dance Academy, where Kim and Antonietta are perfecting pirouettes and port de bras, Xanthi Jeeves is the creative director. She's noticed an increase in the number of older dancers coming along, including men.
Definitely growing in popularity. I think people actually asking for more classes to be put on. They really want to do it, and I find that there has always been the ballet there, but I think now it's becoming a more community-based, I would say, activity that people can say, actually, oh, I can do it as an adult. I don't have to stop dancing when I finish high school, and I can actually continue on, maybe have different goals and different reasons for why you do it, but I see that they get so much out of it. They feel it's a great fitness, but they also feel fulfilled.
As for Kim Ingram, she thinks anyone considering pulling on a pair of ballet flats should give it a go.
To try and pick up the choreography, and obviously physically it's so good for your body, which keeps me fit so I can keep up with the little children. Once you start, everyone just smiles and enjoys it, and that's what it's all about.
Dancer Kim Ingram there, Myles Houlbrook-Walk reporting.